Hello guys and welcome to another ProfileTree video. So in today's video we're going to be taking a look at Squarespace SEO and analytics. So without further ado, we're going to go ahead and get started. So I would 100% recommend to double check your SEO and to make sure that you have your metadata, that being your meta title, your meta description, and just make sure you check over your keywords or even use some SEO tools in order to help you gain some keywords or organic keywords for the website. When you're looking over SEO, the simple way to check if you have any missing meta titles or meta descriptions is to check your pages. So you just go into pages just under website. Now, for every single page that you have on the website, whether it's linked or not linked, or of course on the main navigation, on each one, you'll have a little gear or the settings. So it's just located right here, just on the far left side. So if you want to go ahead and click on that. So you'll have the option to customize the page title, the navigation title, as well as the URL or slug. So the URL or slug, or the URL slug, sorry, you don't really have to change this unless it's like a copy of another page that you have already on the site. So just double check this, just make sure it doesn't say copy of home or copy of about or copy of contact page. Just make sure that that looks okay. Now the main part here is the SEO. So just under there, just click on this and you'll have the option to edit website SEO settings. So of course this is the home page here. So it'll automatically give us it, actually tells us the search engine optimization appearance. So let's have a look at the metadata. So currently, you can go ahead and actually change the SEO title. So let's just say, for example, ProfileTree. So web design, video production. That's pretty much what you would do for your SEO title. That's how you would format it. Now for the SEO site description, you've got about 400 characters. So make sure that you're filling that all the way up. If you need to, use the likes of ChatGPT, Claude, any of the AI tools out there just to help you create your SEO site description. Now, once you're happy enough with that, just click on save on the top right. So that's it saved. We'll just click X off this now. Okay, so on the other pages, it looks a little bit different. It's actually a little bit simpler. So I'll go ahead and just add a blank page for now. Just call this one services. So again, same thing, click on that little gear and then open up the SEO and then you'll be able to change the SEO title and the SEO description. Now it does say optional, but my recommendation is please do fill it out. At least then you're targeting specific keywords. That means you've got a better chance on appearing on the search engine results pages, and it just means that you have a better chance of ranking your website. So that's pretty much the basics of SEO. Now, how would you get yourself properly ranking on the search engine results pages? Now, if you really want to bulk up the amount of pages that you have or the content and keywords, the best way to do this is to either add an FAQ page or you can either do a blog page as well. So the way to do that is, again, click on the main navigation and just under collections, you'll have an option for blog. So go ahead and click on blog. So there's a few different options here. These are all just different templates. I normally just pick this one. Again, it's your choice for whatever sort of template you want to go for there. So it's not going to tell us to change. I'll just change that name to blog instead of blog 3. And then I'll again check to see the URL slug. Again, as you can see, the URL is blog-3-1. So I want to make sure I remove the other ones there. Let me just check the SEO. Again, with the SEO title, I want to improve that as well as the description. So I'll just save it for now. Okay, perfect. So once we open up the blog, just select the edit. See if we can bring up our blogs. Oh, there we go. So this is our blog overview. Now, each of these blogs will have its own SEO as well. So you'll see it all here. Again, that's with the actual featured image. Make sure that you're creating a featured image for each one. And then on top of that as well, again, just look over your SEO as well and your SEO description. Just make sure that everything looks good for that part. Social image, that's all just to do with your Facebook or Instagram. So if you were to upload this particular blog on, as I say, Facebook there, or even LinkedIn, that's where you'll have your featured or social image appear within that screen. Okay, perfect. So I'll go ahead and click X off this. Now, as I said there, you've got all your different blogs here. You can upload as many as you want. Ideally, for each of the blogs, you want to make sure that you're researching your content first. Make sure you have your keywords. Make sure you're adding images as well. And if you are to add a video on the blog, make sure that it's an embedded video from YouTube or Vimeo or any other platform out there, just because you don't want to eat up the storage on the actual website itself. You don't want to slow it down. That's what increases the bounce rates for each of the sites, especially if it is pretty slow. So that's pretty much creating the blog. Have as many as you can. It's always good to have these and then update it as well. Make sure you're not creating duplicated content. That's something that we want to really avoid. And you want to try your best to keep the blogs under, well, a minimum of 800 words and a maximum of over 1,500. You can go further if you want to as well. So that is pretty much the blogs. Now I'm going to go ahead and move on to the analytics of the Squarespace website. So for the analytics, you just want to get yourself to the main part or main dashboard of the site. Again, on the left side here, you want to make sure that you're seeing website or the setup guide. Now, all the way at the very bottom there, you'll see analytics. So go ahead and click on this. So with the analytics, this is pretty much with the Google Search Console. It does have its own area as well for traffic, even like keywords or traffic sources, or you could actually see it behind there. So I'll just say, show me again later. So at the minute, of course, there is no data on this website as it is just a trial version. So whenever you have your website, this is where you have a look at your visits, your bounce rate, unique visitors, and page views. You also have the option for your traffic sources as well. So you've got your search keywords. Now you want to make sure that you have the Google Search Console created. It will ask you for some verification, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. And of course, you have your geography as well. So all the data, all the traffic, everything just comes through here. This is where you're able to monitor it and see it. Okay, what are people searching up for in order to find my website? Are they coming through it organically? Are they coming through it on Facebook, Instagram, or other social media platforms, or even through email marketing? All of those you could see through traffic. And again, if you run an e-commerce site as well, you'll have an option to look at the sales. So you can see your sales, sales by product, purchase funnel, and abandoned carts as well. And of course, you can see your engagement too. So I'm now going to go ahead and show you what the Google Search Console looks like. Okay, so this is what the Google Search Console looks like. Now, when you are trying to link your website to the Search Console, all you need to do is click on the top left here. You'll probably see it where it says ProfileTree.com. And then you want to go ahead and select Add Property. So once you've selected Add Property, you'll get two options here, either to select the domain or the URL prefix. Now, I've always found it to be easier with the domain. Now, it does require DNS verification, and I'll show you how to do that in a minute. So just type in your domain name, then it'll give you a text file, and then all you'll need to do is jump back onto your website. And I always found it easier to do the / and then search up for domain. So once you open up the domain, you'll have an option here on the top, which says the use a domain. Well, I'll see if I can get the actual domains up, so bear with us 1 second. Okay, so I've just had to direct myself to the DNS here. So once you're on the DNS settings, this is what you'll see. Now I've just covered up some information here for the data, but all you really need to do is select add record. And once you've added the record, it'll give you the instructions on your actual Google Search Console to add in the custom record itself. So whether that's the host, the type, the priority, and then the time it takes basically, and your data. So that's everything going through here. But there you have it, folks. That is the basics of SEO and analytics for a Squarespace website. Any questions at all, please do let us know in the comment section below. But other than that, I'll see you guys for the next video. Thank you very much for watching.